Hey, what's up guys, it's xJawz, and today I'm bringing you a flawless team deathmatch on Subbase, and my class right here is the Mini Uzi with Marathon Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro, and I would like to go over a little bit of strategy and then go into a little public service announcement and then go back to strategy. So because I'm using Marathon, I wanted to make use of that perk as much as possible and run straight up the left side of the map and clear out this little building. And that's the first thing I did, and got this guy. And this is something that I don't do nearly enough, and I wish I would think about it more when I play. But when I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, I always think to shoot before I knife. And I think in both these two gunfights that I got into, not really gunfights, but the last two people that I killed, both times it would have been better suited knifing, especially because I don't have scavenger or one-man army, and that is something you really need to take into consideration. And I don't think I really need to tell you guys this so much as I need to tell myself this, because everybody else knifes and it comes naturally to them, but my first instinct when I see a guy run around a corner is to shoot, and shoot high for his head. And I can hit somebody in the head one time and them not die, sometimes in the chest 2 times and them not die, and that is just extremely frustrating. So if you find yourself losing these close quarters battles, make sure you try and go for the knife before the bullets. But anyway, enough of the little strategy in the beginning. As you can see, I'm kind of out of bullets here. Got to pick up this Scar H and move around to the other side of the map. But I want to do this little public service announcement that I like to do maybe, once a month, or, after I get a bunch of subscribers. I like to do this, and I've gotten a lot of subscribers since the last time I've done this. And basically, I'm here to tell you guys that the Mini Uzi is an awesome gun. And a lot of people might be curious as to why I'm saying this and why I'm stressing this so much, opposed to all the other awesome guns in the game. And the reason is that Call of Duty 4 gave the Mini Uzi a bad rep, because Call of Duty 4 made the Mini Uzi look like trash. It really was a trash gun in Call of Duty 4. But now, in Modern Warfare 2, all the guns have their recoil reduced, including the Mini Uzi, and it just makes it a good gun, a usable good gun. I'm not going to lie, it's not the strongest gun, and I would definitely recommend you use stopping power on it all the time, whether or not you use a silencer. But if you're using a silencer, I think you have to, no other choice, you have to go with the stopping power as your second perk, because anything else is going to take you 4 bullets. That's right, 4 bullets. I believe it's 2 bullets with stopping power and no silencer, 3 bullets with a silencer, and then 4 bullets if you take off stopping power. And that is just way too many bullets. But the reason that I still would justify using it anyway, if I had to, is that it is extremely fast. You can shoot extremely fast with Mini Uzi. So you can use whatever perks you want with it, but that's just what I recommend. So I just want to get that out there to you guys. I want to let you know that the Mini Uzi is a great gun, and I recommend that everybody try it out and decide for themselves whether or not they should continue using it. Alright, so back to the gameplay. As you saw, I got the emergency airdrop and the Pavlo, and I believe the chopper gunner. And I called in my emergency airdrop, didn't get too lucky. The only thing I got was the UAV. So you could almost call this a game where I just used the UAV Harrier, or UAV Pavlo and chopper gunner, if you want it, I don't know. But I'm on the other side of the map right now. I'm not exactly sure where they're spawning, but I'm just holding down this point. I didn't want to camp too much, but I started to get scared, so I ran for cover in this building. And I'm just watching my UAV, paying attention to where these guys are spawning, and catch this guy off guard while he's reloading his Stinger missile. And now I'm going to try and make my way across the map to try and get on this diagonal front. I want to be exactly diagonal on the other corner of the map from where the other team is spawning. And the reason is that I've got this M16 and this Scar H, and the other reason is that I want to hide behind here, of course, and call in my chopper gunner. But I felt that if I spawned and they were still spawning in this area, like if I could spawn trap them efficiently with the chopper gunner, that it would work it out. It would work out really well for me, and you'll see later I get a couple of kills that way. The chopper gunner on Subbase is pretty good kill streak. I recently was asked in my question and answers video the very, very simple question, almost Neanderthal-esque, chopper gunner or AC-130, and I said in the video that I like to use the AC-130 for ground war and search and destroy, and the chopper gunner for all of the game modes. But that's just my generic simple answer. I think for certain maps, you definitely need to think about which one to use. I'd say Wasteland, obviously, Chopper Gunner, no contest, even if I'm playing Ground War, because the amount of damage I can do with that thing on Wasteland is just absurd. People just can't hide, really, and they'll spawn in the same spot, whether or not they have Cold-Blooded, if you know what I'm talking about. But, there we go. Now I'm out of the Chopper Gunner, but I just want to say real quick, maps like Subbase is probably one of them, but I'm trying to think of some other ones. Maps like Subbase and Underpass aren't that good for the Chopper Gunner, so I wouldn't recommend them. Anyway, there you go, guys. 33-0 with the Mini Uzi, Scar H, M16, and kill streaks. Had a good game, and I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, I did this for you guys. You guys wanted flawless games, so I brought it to you. I'll see you guys later. This has been a Flawless Commentary. See you later. Bye.